Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast, episode 335. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with David. What's up, Dave?
Yo, how's everyone hanging? Hope you're all well.
What's up, Adam, the Ultimate Whovian?
Hello guys, how's it going?
What is up, Sammy Carter?
How's it going, people?
All right, so the news broke today. There was no Whovians around, but today that the season cliffhanger is going to be a big surprise from Stephen Moffat. Now I'm going to let you guys discuss it, and I'm just going to be really in the background, so to speak. So why don't you guys talk about the finale? Was on Doctor Who TVK. Did you guys read it yet? Did you see it?
Okay.
Go ahead, Sammy.
I hate to say this, but did anybody actually bother looking at the finale pictures recently with the Gallifreyan signs?
Yeah.
Now, isn't it kind of obvious what the finale is going to be about? Gallifrey signs, rest in peace, this, stuff there, and you think to yourself, yeah, it's going to be Gallifrey, isn't it? So, you know.
That would be the logical thing, because then
it's kind of obvious where Moffat's going, isn't it? Whenever you see Gallifrey's signs, you always know Gallifrey's coming back.
Unless he put that up purposely to, mislead us.
I think that Gallifrey thing is going to be. I think the Gallifrey thing is going to be like a little lead-in to Gallifrey next year, but I think he's not going to get to Gallifrey yet. I think they're going to throw little things like when you've seen the cracks in season 5 and season, all around in season 5, series 5. I think he's going to have little snippets of different things with Gallifrey, like teases that he's going to build up. And sort of like Trenzalore and everything. You're going to see little things popping up like rest in peace, we promise. So I think that they're not coming back till next year, but the cliffhanger will probably lead into it. And then there's the Christmas special. The Christmas special will be a standalone. So.
Yeah, and also you've got to take, for instance, that... well, in fact, what was it? The British Committee brought up something very interesting. An interesting theory about, could it be possible that Prisoner Zero could be the Master that's looking for a new body, and because it does kind of, and I think I know where he's getting at when he talks about
I don't
the
think
movie.
I think it's safe to assume that Prisoner Zero is not the Master.
If
there was
you
no
think
dialogue
about
at all. There was no dialogue at all that they would be familiar, and right away, because the Master has the drums and everything, the egos would come out, and he would be pissed off, and he'd be like, "Doctor," and all that stuff like that. So I don't think in any way, shape, or form, I think it's safe to assume, like on a 99% certainty, that Prisoner Zero is not the Master.
Yeah, but if you think about the television movie, he came out as a snake, looking for a body, and then eventually he finds a body.
But he never hid the fact that
I can see where it's going. He doesn't have a corporeal form. It's like a sort of creature, a sort of hallucination.
Right. But he has such an ego, he would never not call himself the Master. I mean, he would be Harold Saxon being the Master, but he would never defeat the Doctor knowing that he doesn't know if he's the Master or not. He has an ego. So he wants him to know, I'm the Master, I'm going to defeat you. He wouldn't pretend to be someone else to defeat the Doctor because he has an ego. The ego is like the hugest thing with him. So it's a good theory, but I don't think he is at all.
Well, who the hell is Prisoner Zero, though?
He just appeared at that time, and
there must be a solution to it. I'd love to know who Prisoner Zero is. Is it?
But I think I think the finale is going to be really tied to. Yeah, I think it is going to be tied to Gallifrey, but I don't think it's going to be the main.
Well, either way. Well, like I say, either way, the cliffhanger is going to have something to do with the Master coming back, no matter what, because we've all been asking Moffat for a year now, can we please have the Master back? And every time we've seen interviews recently, last year we saw Moffat say, "Oh, everyone knows who the Master is," and he throws those little hints saying, "Oh, maybe the Master could appear here. Maybe the Master could appear here, and then
the Master could be a woman, for all you know. I mean, they could do that.
You see where it's. You see where
as long as they dress for
hints
the
are coming
occasion,
from?
it's all good.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, though, it's funny you should mention that because there was a post on Whovians United, not to be mistaken with the real Whovians, and that had a picture of Kay Pierce in season 8, and they were speculating that this could actually be the Master, but in a female form.
Right. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just I never thought. Yeah,
well,
I never thought of the Master as a female.
But it's possible because they mentioned it in Doctor's Wife that it's possible.
Like I pointed out, it's a fact that the Doctor, any Time Lord, can become anything they want to in theory, even a different species. And it would completely misstep the Doctor and also the audience. I mean, that would be one hell of a twist, wouldn't it? But the only snag is that would encourage the female Doctor thing, which I can't stand. Sorry, ladies, but that's how I feel.
I could see the Master becoming a woman purposely, but the Doctor becoming a woman, I can't see that though. Like I could see if he willingly made himself become a woman, like the Master or something, or even the Doctor, like willingly. But I don't think, like he controlled the regeneration. But
well, you remember in End of Time.
Oh, that's the episode where he turns everyone into the Master race?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was sort of fluctuating. He was having trouble staying alive.
Well, it's because he needed dead bodies. That's why. I mean.
Yeah. He was literally having to keep killing, but it wasn't keeping him going for very long. He was expending more energy, like the Doctor says, than he was actually taking in. So it's possible that he might have suffered amnesia, or he might have become something without even knowing who he is. Sort of post-survival regeneration trauma. Like the Sixth Doctor had. And the Fifth Doctor had it even worse. So he didn't know who he was.
Right.
Which has never happened with
possible.
the Master before. You might.
Yeah, I see where
we also have.
Yeah.
We also have the fact that. Do you want to screen share the new Ronnie, David?
But hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Isn't that new Ronnie stuff related to the audio dramas?
Yeah, but you never know. This is the new Ronnie. Her name is Siobhan Redman. She's appeared in Between the Lines and The Smoking Room. And according to Big Finish, this was all prompted by the death of Kate Amara. And in fact, Kate Amara's agent rang her up, rang Big Finish up and said, I'd like you to do a story about, the Ronnie. So either this is a bit like the story they did about Romana, where they had Laura Ward and a future Romana, who was played by the one who was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So this could be a Rani who's either the Rani before Kate Amara's Rani or a future Rani. So this is all official. It's all been, prompted by the sad death. It's a tribute, but it's also like a, boy.
Yes,
I'd like to see Ronnie and Romana.
But there's no reason why Siobhan Redman could actually appear as the Rani, because she's a prolific, well-known.
Well, the Night of a Doctor made Big Finish canon, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why Moffat can't use her as the Rani, but it's just a question.
Let's go back to Adam for a second. What you were saying about the Night of the Doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying that, of course, the Big Finish companions were mentioned in the episode. It doesn't mean that
Yes.
they can turn into the bigger picture. So I'm pretty sure they're now going to be like, well, let's explore what has been in the Big Finish.
It's safe to say that all the 8 Doctors' adventures are canon for the Big Finish, but
But does that
as far
mean
as the
that
other Doctors go,
that the Master in the Dark Eyes will be the Master, like, now? That's his form?
I don't think so. I think the only... Well, yeah, I know, that's hard to say. I don't know. We're going to have to find out.
Yeah, that seems to be a mystery, that one. But either
right,
way,
guys.
Either way, whatever they're filming behind the doors, it's going to be something that we won't expect, and it'll probably affect the Doctor. It may hurt the Doctor. It may affect Clara.
Right.
As far as
like
we
I
know,
said yesterday, I fully expect Peter Capaldi as the Doctor to start screaming at the Daleks and waving his hands, and the Dalek just like looking like not knowing what to do. And I possibly think that Davros will come back, possibly Christmas or not.
Shit, yeah.
And have a whole nother faction of Daleks. I think that, we have one episode this year of the Daleks. I think we may have a Christmas one, or may not. But I think that Davros
I like to see
is
the
going to
Ice
come
Warriors
back.
for Christmas.
Well,
I think that's Mark
It's funny
Gatiss'
you
other
say
story.
the Ice. Yeah. Well, it's funny you say the Ice Warriors because a lot of people are suggesting episode 10 is going to be the Ice Warriors story, the one they're yet to film.
And Mark Gatiss had said that he's doing another one as well as bringing back the Ice Warriors.
See, maybe that's the final episode of Series 8. They need to film the Ice Warriors. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
to me.
they're filming the finale before they film the other episode, and the other episode is not the finale, so it could be the Ice Warriors
I'm not
coming
saying
back.
it's the finale, but at least they still got to film that.
Yeah, Mark Gatiss is doing another story, but we don't know. He could be doing the Christmas one for all we know. That's another mystery.
Yeah,
Which if he is doing the Christmas one, if he is doing a Christmas one, I say if he is doing a Christmas one, there is a possibility that it will be the 12 Companions of Christmas.
Yeah.
I think they may do something like that.
I want to get your hopes up with the Mark Gatiss Christmas special because it's most likely going to be Stephen Moffat's master plan anyway. So
I think we'll see Companions return.
This issue 475 with Doctor Legacy is fantastic.
I will yet to get that. I'll definitely.
It's actually got a comic strip featuring Vastra, Jenny, and Strax.
Right.
And also,
funny enough, they were in the first episode, so not long until we see them.
There they are, out of costume. That's Lady Vastra.
That's cool.
Costume, and they've got things. They've got part 2 of the Andrew Cartmel plan, which is, it's a really. They've got a Terrence Dix interview as well, and also all the latest news. That's a really good issue. And
I gotta pick that one up.
Wow.
But all right there, Joe. Did you like those covers for the 12th Doctor comics?
Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna get them in them. Yes, absolutely. I can't wait. Did I tell you, Sammy Carter, that I met Danette in the city yesterday?
You serious?
I watched that episode of Real Whovians.
Yeah, I met a real Whovian in the city. She was going to see Aladdin. I pass by there every day. So she was with a family, and she's still in the city. I don't know if I'm going to get to see her later, but it was very nice to see you for a few minutes. It was really cool. What, Sammy?
Well, that's good for you. But one thing you've got to do, Joe, is to seriously, without question, make an effort to go to New York City to meet Peter Capaldi and Jenna Coleman.
Oh, me and Sharon are already there, dude. Me and Sharon are already going to meet him, so don't worry. That's already in the planning stages. He will.
Can't wait for London. That'd be great.
Hopefully, I can get him on the Real Whovians cast. That'd be really nice.
Yeah, that would be a magical moment right there.
Let's face it. Peter Capaldi's going to be looking around his shoulder several times all the time, looking out for a certain Welsh person we all know.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's made friends with Stephen Price. I wouldn't be too surprised if he's told him any secrets.
I think Stephen Price will see him again before Series 8 debuts.
Stephen Price.
Yeah.
I am going to say also a quick promotion. The return of the Whovians podcast is coming back Saturday and Sunday from back in the day. And everybody's trying to get together. I think the only person we didn't get together yet, we're still trying to get everybody back aboard. So everybody's welcome for the first episode. I guess technically it's on Sunday, but they're having a classic episode on review on Saturday. So if you can make it Saturday, then Sunday. Try to attend, everybody. And of course, our show still continues, the Real Whovians Cast, Everything Show. But we're also going to be met with the Whovians podcast, as well as the other shows that we have out there from different Whovians. So we also got the Omega Files too, and Who Harmony and Prime U and stuff. So
that Who in one is the Fourth Doctor story.
The Old Doc.
Yeah,
Who in one.
That's the first K9 story, which escapes from the Invisible Enemy,
right,
or something like that. The Invisible Enemy. It's 1 o'clock UK time and 6 o'clock UK time, 1 o'clock PST time.
Which Old Doc's new name is now Dr. Whovian, so that's the name he's going by. So
sounds ace.
Yeah. So other than that, gang, I look forward to seeing all your shows. Doctor Who radio show. Can't wait to see that come back with a vengeance. I'm sure you're going to be doing an episode soon, right, Dave?
Yes, I shall.
Awesome.
That's because you just mentioned it to me. So yeah, I'll do one sort of this weekend, perhaps. Yeah.
That would be awesome. I want to make sure I get to be part of that too.
Cool. Well, perhaps do one on Saturday or Sunday. Perhaps after Mike's done his thing or something.
That would be good. I would definitely love to do that. So, all right, gang. We have to end the cast now. Any final thoughts before we go? Any final words, Sammy Carter? How's Who Harmony? How's Prime U? Everything's good?
Well, obviously, Who Harmony is setting things up already for the Comic-Con, which is coming up in 2 weeks from now, and
right.
I did film something
for Living Dream Stories. I did film something for Living Dream Stories recently. You got to check it out. It was me and Sharon on the beach.
I don't know when that show is going to come back. I've been nagging people to get it back.
Why don't you just do it? Why don't you just do it yourself, like you used to? I mean, it doesn't have to be too long. It could be like 5-10 minutes. I don't know, but I mean, everybody. It's the summertime. Summertime is busy time.
Yeah.
Even I wasn't doing podcasts for almost like a week, so I got like sunburn and stuff from graduation and birthdays and stuff. So, but I look forward to all your shows, guys. And all right, thank you, Adam. Thank you, David. Thank you, Sammy Carter.
No problem.
And take care. Bye for now, everybody.